Hey guys, Morgan's Maintenance, episode 119 of Guess the Trades, where subscribers send in pictures of loadouts. We take a look at those, and then we see if we can guess in the comment section below what it is that we think they do with those. Well, back in episode 118, we looked at Justin Mackey's loadout of his Tough Built stack. He essentially had a 3-drawer unit on the top that was full of all sorts of great tools, some materials as well, and then he also had a rolling box on the bottom that also had some tools in it, but it was kind of unique in the fact that it had something mounted to it that looked like it was powered up. I asked the question during the video, what was it that he did with that? Well, he actually sent me a video back when he submitted, and for some reason it just didn't get downloaded. But really what that is a powered unit. He sent me this video. It lifts everything from the top up off of his bottom box so he can access all that stuff without doing any unstacking. So I thought that was pretty cool that he came up with that himself. Pretty ingenious in my opinion. But ultimately, what was it that he did with those tools? A lot of you were guessing industrial maintenance, something along those lines. He said that he is a surgical and sterile process equipment technician. So that's what he does. So it is kind of like a industrial maintenance, but then a lot of you were saying I didn't understand the water stuff and all that kind of stuff that went along with that. So that kind of answers that question as well. So again, really great loadout. Appreciate you, Justin, for sending it in. Well, in today's loadout, episode 119, we're going to look at David L's loadout. He has 2 Veto bags. He's got the Veto SPMC and then also the MCT Blackout. But we're going to take a look at his loadouts, check out his tools, see if we've got any questions, and then ultimately guess what it is we think he does. Let's go ahead and jump into David's tools. So it looks like we're starting out with the Veto SPMC. Again, a very good bag. I ran this all last year as that free bag in the promo the year before this one. And a very good 90% bag for me, but you could definitely use it as your only bag too if you wanted to. Looks like he's put some like hook and loop stuff on so that he can add his own pouches. He's got a service dog pouch, also a duck with some hearts, which is a little interesting. And then he's got a remove before flight on his zipper. I remember seeing several things throughout this that you're going to see like that. Looks like he is using the drill holster and the pouch. I didn't use those with mine, but I do keep those in my truck. They are handy, and I think that's going to be a Bosch over there on the left, but we're going to see that, I guess. So we're going to start out, looks like with that front pouch. So here that is loaded in. He does show us all the tools in there out. So just to give you an idea of what that looks like loaded out, looks like he's got a couple pairs of pliers, some writing utensils, and then also probably a vessel screwdriver, I think. Yeah, it is a vessel. It's the TD6800. So that one's a bit holding vessel, but it looks like he's got some Vera bits in it. And then he's got some small zip ties. He's got Amazon Basics on the little knife up there, little short, little blue Sharpie, little, almost looks like a putt-putt pencil there, or a little golf pencil. A pair of 125s on the Cobras, and then he's got a pair of needle nose, and then also a pair of little diagonals as well. Next is a Bosch, so that's the Bosch Impact. I guess that's the 12 volt, and then he's got a Vera pouch on the front. Looks like he's added that maybe to the front. I know Vera comes with some Velcro straps, so he has that clicked on there somehow. It looks like he's got his own little clip on that or something up there, or maybe that Vera pouch came with a clip, but looks like he's got, again, the Bosch GDR 12 volt -105, and then he's also got the Makita rails there in metric, vessel keychain, and then also a DeWalt bit holder with some other bits in it as well. Then we've got here, so I'm going to assume those sockets and that DeWalt stuff is inside that Vera thing, I think, maybe. Next picture, looks like we've got the backs. No, this would be the front pouch on that SPMC. Looks like he's got a vessel bit holder along with several vessel bits in there as well. A Bosch utility knife over there on the side, and then I don't know what that pencil is. I've not seen that one, but I think he might be from somewhere else. So that's another thing I always like to do in the Guess the Trade. I don't know for sure that he's not from the United States, but I'm almost positive he's not from the United States. So along with guessing what it is you think he does with all these tools, also guess where it is you think he kind of maybe lives as well. That's always good to see. But it looks like he's got a pencil there that I'm kind of interested in. Looks nice. And then also we've got some drill bits up there on top. That almost looks like the new Milwaukee pencil as far as that head up there. It's obviously not Milwaukee, but it looks like the same as Milwaukee, but Milwaukee's is red. Again, here's the Vera. See, I guess it's a bit check with security bits. He's got that rolled on there. And then he's got a Nick Pro. So that's what that pencil was back there. It looks like that's what that was. And then there's that knife. Now we're getting inside the bag. Look like we got some Wago connectors. It looks like we've got some Vera, some Vessel. Let's see. I don't know about some of the others. Maybe we're just going to have to wait and see. Here he's got that kind of the Advent calendar edition, and then but they also sell that separately now. And then he's got his own label on there, so he's either added another socket onto his, because I think the Christmas one, if I remember right, came with 3. And then I don't know if the one you buy now comes with 5 or if it came with 4 and you still have to add 1, or maybe the Christmas one came with 4. Anyways, I've got one of those. Mine came out of the Advent calendar. I had to buy some more little rail pieces to make 5 sockets fit on mine. So he's got that there. And then he's also got a little T-handle up there of some kind that looks like it takes a 1/4 inch probably, or 3/8 down to a 1/4 inch, but he's got basically a T-handle there to work with those sockets as well. And then here's the inside of the bag. So he's got a Bosch electric screwdriver with a Vera Rapidapper in it. He's also got the Zyklop from Vera with a little extension on that as well. Vessel ratcheting screwdriver. So he's got the Klein flip sockets in metric. He's got a Vera, I think that's one of those with the flexible shaft on it right there in the middle. Some different connectors for crimp connections. He's got, let's see what this, I think that's a Knipex up there. Yeah, Knipex on the what I call vice grips. Another extension there from Vera with like a swivel on the head of it. He's also got a magnetic pickup tool, inspection mirror, pair of 180 Cobras, another pair of diagonals, some 200s on the twin grips, electrical installation pliers, and then there's a crimper and also stripper as well. A couple different boxes at the bottom with Wagos, and then mixed fuses. He's got the Vera screw holder down at the very bottom in the middle, and then he's got some Veras. Let's see what the sizes are. 10 and I want to say 13. Is that what color 13 is? I can't read the other half of the 10, or the one that's not 10. I can't read whatever the other half of the top one is, but I want to say blue might be 13. I'm not 100% sure on that. Then he's got like a folding rule, some green zip ties there, and then he's also got a little non-contact voltage tester, or it looks like almost like a little pin meter of some kind. I'm not sure the brand on that one at the bottom, but that's basically everything that's in that bag, I think. And I think it might be everything that's in the SPMC. It is, because here's the next picture, which is your Tech MCT Blackout. Probably, again, if anybody asks me if I can only have one Veto bag, I've got every MCT that's ever been out. I bought the Tech MCT, the first one. I bought the MCT Blackout. I've got the MCT-P now and the MCT Blackout. And I also just ordered the MCT Evo. Probably the best if I just carry one bag thing for me. It's not too big, not too small. Obviously, sometimes it maybe not be big enough for some people, but it's definitely big enough for me. If I end up putting anything else in there, it's way too heavy. If I had a little bit bigger bag, I'm going to make it too heavy and I won't want to carry it. But this bag is a very good bag in my opinion. It's been one of my favorite ones so far. So again, he's got more stuff removed before assembly. He's got a also a sticker there on the front. Anybody that can read that, you can drop it in the comments below and let us know what that says. I can't do Google Translate right here as I'm screen recording this, so you can let us know that. It looks like he's got some gloves on the outside, some bungees, some other stuff as well. Here is the other side. Looks like possibly a magnet, and then he's also got some little crimps over there as well, and then some stuff down in that front pocket. And then he looks like he's got a red Nick Pro or something over there. Stability tape measure, 2.5 on the screwdriver, Vera right there, and then looks like a small flashlight. And then, yeah, it was a Nick Pro. There's another Vera something pretty small there as well, and a couple other things. Again, we're going to see these. I'm just trying to figure it out while we're going through it. So here is some of the stuff around the outside of the bag. So DeWalt pencil, I think that's a magnetizer, demagnetizer down there in the bottom left. And then going up, that is a magnetic little wrist wrap. I think that might be the same one I have. The one I have has orange stitches, and I used it to wrap around maybe my SPMC. I don't remember what bag it was that I had now that I used that on. I don't use it anymore, but I'm not running whatever that bag is. But I did have that wrapped around like the flap of some bag, and it worked out pretty good. It fit perfectly. That looks a lot like it. Then he's got a pair of gloves, bungee, again, Stabila 5-meter or 16-foot tape measure, little small Vera. Looks like slotted, like what I'd call a thermostat screwdriver. And then a couple things right there in the middle. Looks like it's wrapped in duct tape or something. Maybe those are like squeegees, or like the, not squeegees, but like the, you know, you take it and use it on tape to kind of smooth it out. Maybe it's something along those lines. Here's the back side. There's also a better picture of that writing there too, if anybody knows what that says. Open it up. There's this side over here. Looks like we've got some Vessels, some Vera, some Knipex, some of the same stuff or same brands that we're seeing in the others. And then here are those tools out. So we've got Knipex shears. We've got Knipex on the combo pliers. We've got some more diagonals. Looks like we've got a headlamp / flashlight up there at the top. Knipex pliers wrench 180. Knipex alligators 180. The hammer snips. The 5101 210s. I haven't mentioned those in a long time. Like, I used to use those as my hammer bag, or my bag hammer, I guess I said that backwards, until I got the Weehaw hammer. My Weehaw one started fitting in there, but still, by far, even if you don't ever use the hammer end, like pulling nails and stuff, that pair of Knipex pliers, phenomenal. By far my favorite. As far as pulling out brad nails out of trim or any of that kind of stuff, phenomenal for that. If you ever do that very much, it's worth buying you a pair of those. Looks like he's got a Knipex crimper, and then he's got one of those in-style strippers as well. Bosch knife. He likes his Bosch knives. He's got several of them up there. One of them looks like it's a jab saw type of knife because he's got the Sawzall blades below it. And then there he's got the Vera with the little extra add-on of the precision driver set over there on the far right as well. Some hex keys. And then he's got something that's kind of like the Icon. I don't know if it is the Icon based on, he obviously lives somewhere else. Maybe it's one of those other versions. There's like a press cycle, or I can't remember what there was 2 or 3 other brands back when Icon first came out with theirs that worked exactly like the Icon, like looked just like them. Because like 7-Eleven Tools has one, 7-Eleven Tools has one, maybe Crom Tools has one as well now. But I think they've got versions that work a hair different than the Icon, but they're still very similar. So I don't know which exactly one that one is. But next picture, we've got Vera with some more Klein flip sockets there. Goes all the way up to 17 on the millimeter. It's the insulated Vera screwdriver with, it looks like that Phillips slotted their version, not the ECX style, but like the Posi slotted version. And then we've got a Vera driver, another Vessel ratcheting screwdriver, the Vessel black with a Roby bit holder, another magnetic pickup tool, very long Phillips or Posi bit. And then we've got some extensions and stuff as well. There's a up close picture of some of those screwdrivers with the bits and stuff out. And then here is the stuff that was inside of those little flaps, the extra pouches. We got some Bosch insulated, looks like, on the wrenches. And then we've got a Vera insulated driver set. Here on the back side, he's got ouch pouch. He's got some, looks like Band-Aids down inside of there. So he had that labeled as well. And then here is the inside of the other side of his bag. Seeing lots more Vera in there also. So top left, we've got a file. We've got a haul, like what I call like a, cat's paw type thing. We've also got a meter K or Maturk, however you want to say that, on the clamp meter. We've got a de-winner as far as it's something there. Stabila little pocket level. We've got a crimper up there at the top right. We've got his connectors down there in the bottom inside of his little case. We've got another folding rule. We've got some more zip ties of different colors. Jacari cable stripper. And then we've got some test leads there, obviously, for his meter. Next picture, it looks like Bosch. I was going to say I don't know what that is, but it does say glue pen on it, and there are glue sticks down below it. And then it looks like we probably got some sort of a soldering tool right below that. And then we've also got a couple different Vera. Those look almost like those Wago little pry bars, but I don't know, maybe it's something to do with soldering, or maybe he bought those and they work for whatever he does for soldering. Or does Vera have some soldering tools with their handles on them. I'm not sure. I mean, obviously it looks like to me that's probably what he's using them for, but I'm not sure exactly what those drivers are for. And then over there on the other side, looks like he's got more of his more technical equipment. Looks like he's got a Bosch. It's got the little pins on it. I'm going to assume that's almost like a moisture meter. I was going to say originally it was a wall scanner, but now that I see those pins, I guess it's probably a moisture meter. Then we've got a torque screwdriver from Vera, and then also a torque ratchet as well. And I think that might be it. It is. There's his name. So these are the things that are inside of his Veto Pro Pack Tech MCT. More of his equipment type stuff in the last couple pictures. And then we get into more of the like hand tools and stuff like that. Like these are some of his insulated tools. These are more of his hand tools here that were on the other side of his MCT Blackout. There they are loaded in there. And again, if you can read that, drop that in the comments below. And then now we're getting into the other side, or the outside of his MCT Blackout. And then here, starting here, is where we start getting into his SPMC, the first bag we looked at. So this is probably his more used tools if he uses his bags like I do. I use my smaller bag more than I use my bigger bag. And then these are the things that were all inside of that one. There's his like 12-volt Bosch inside of his drill pouch on the outside. There's his little small quick grab pouch. And then here is the outside of that SPMC. But overall, interesting loadouts from two bags that I'm very familiar with. Also several tool brands that I'm very familiar with. But even within those tool brands, there's lots of tools that he has that I've never seen before in my entire life. And that's probably, again, I think he doesn't work in the United States. I believe he's from somewhere else. So that's part of this game now as well with today's episode. Where is it that you think David does this work? And then what kind of work do you think David does with these tools? If you've got some questions for him, make sure and drop those down below. Appreciate you, David, for sending it in. As always, I hope this video was interesting. You guys stay safe. Have a blessed day. I'll see you on the next video.